I'm Libby Ludlow, U.S. Olympian and founder of ZGiRLS. Cliques and disconnection are prevalent in girls' sports. In the first two videos of this series, we provided some context behind why this is so distressing for girls, and secondly, some support for parents and how you can help de-threaten competition for your daughter so that even when she's pitted against teammates or friends, she feels like she can be comfortable and competitive. Cliques and disconnection, as I mentioned, can be really distressing for athletes. If you ever find your daughter experiencing distress because of disconnection or isolation on her own sports team, there are a lot of things that coaches can do to help remedy that, but there are also a few things that you as parents can do to support your daughter. Encourage your daughter to think of her own strategies that would create more inclusion with her teammates. Help her brainstorm ways that she can control and direct engagement with her teammates. Support team bonding and team building activity ideas, even if they're indirect but positive, such as cards and messages or team social media site. Help her know her values and how she wants to act as a teammate. Encourage your daughter to use direct communication with teammates and coaches. Encourage your daughter to directly talk with her friends about what it feels like to compete against them. Role play with your daughter to give her practice when there's a situation that needs addressing. Encourage your daughter to verbalize her feelings to you or to those who are part of the problem. Discourage the temptation for her to text it. Voice it. Help reframe ranking of priorities for motivation in sport and find support in other activities. Redirect her focus to other aspects of participation that are important to her, like learning, skill development, and other enjoyable aspects of the sport culture. Help her see that she has other sources for friendships and support the cultivation of those relationships. Broaden opportunities to make additional friends outside of sport. Obviously, girls feel a little bit helpless when they're the target of cliques or mean treatment by friends or teammates. But we also know that parents can feel pretty helpless as well. It's important for you to know that those recommendations really are helpful, even if it seems like it falls on deaf ears. You may have noticed that one of the recommendations was for the girls to have direct communication. One of the most common problems with adolescent girls these days is indirect communication or outright avoidance. So not having a conversation at all with the source of the problem. So for you as parents, if you can encourage your daughters to have that type of mature, open, honest conversation with whomever it is that she has an issue with versus talking behind a back or outright avoiding it and letting it fester, then your daughter will be much better off. ZGiRLS actually teaches direct communication. It's one of the topics that we teach, and the girls actually get practice having a situation where there's a confrontation and they address it with composed, mature, professional communication. We hope that this video has been helpful. We understand that cliques and isolation is a really common and hurtful problem for girls in sports. Follow our guidelines and stay tuned with ZGiRLS for more resources to come.